Hello Libra, here is your weekly guidance for week beginning March the 25th. Now I have my Rider-Waite deck this week, I have my Pocket Full of Angels deck, and I have some charms to cast, which we'll look at after your reading. So let's start with your tarot for the week ahead. What does Libra need to know, please? Oh, that flew out of the deck there, Libra. There's clearly a strong message contained within that card. What does Libra need to know, please? So you've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so let's start with your first card, Libra, and this is the card that flew out of the deck. So I feel this lady here has a real, or will have a real strong influence on the week ahead. She is related to star signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She could be a family member. She could be someone at work, a boss, work colleague, or a close friend. But whoever she is, and she may even be someone who is giving you advice, someone who you don't actually know until this week. Whoever she is, she's a very practical, wise woman. And I feel as if she is going to kind of have a grounding influence on this week, and will be a bit of a rock for you. Perhaps you will have situations to deal with, or have had situations to deal with, where you'll need to turn to her for her good, sound advice and knowledge. But she will be there for you. And you also have the Five of Wands, and that indicates certain challenges this week. You may find that people at work are bickering or gossiping, or you know, you could find that people aren't really getting on that well. There could be some drama going on around you. If there is, don't be pulled into it. And that applies to within the family as well. Sometimes, you know, our families can fall out, can't they, or bicker or fight. There is certainly a group of people here that aren't really getting on, or are kind of causing unnecessary drama. And if that's the case, don't be pulled into it this week, Libra. Try to step back from the fray of whatever is going on. You know, this isn't your cup of tea, really, is it? And you'll know who these people are as you experience it this week. But just step back and don't be drawn in. You also have the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning for you, Libra, in some way this week. But whatever it is, it's going to have a few challenges. It's going to take some courage, some bravery. I feel you're stepping out into the unknown in a way here. And you're needing to sort of really take a bit of a chance on something here. I'm going to put another card on that Ace of Swords and see what that relates to for you, Libra. So let's find out a little bit more about this Ace of Swords. Why does Libra have this Ace of Swords here, please? Yes, it's an adventure. It's something brand new. But you've got a real spring in your step here, and you're being a bit sort of footloose and fancy free, Libra. So even though it has its challenges, it's not something that you can't deal with or handle, okay? Because you seem to be full of enthusiasm this week, and gusto, and kind of I don't know, motivation to really sort of go for it. That's what I want to say to you, Libra. So something's coming in here, an opportunity, a new beginning, a new start, and you're relishing it. You know, you're raring to go. You're full of energy this week. I feel as if you have this incredible spring in your step, Libra, looking at these cards. And then we have the Queen of Cups relating to water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. She is a lady who is sensitive, who's kind, who's compassionate. And I feel she will also be around you this week. And you may find that with this lady, you are having a bit of a heart to heart. You know, she is someone who you can come to with your emotional problems. Maybe there are things going on in your love life that you need to share with this lady. Perhaps some of you are getting counselling or spiritual help in some way. This lady, I feel, has an open heart and is an empath and able to understand your feelings and help you to open up, you know, because it can be hard, can't it, to open up sometimes, Libra. But this lady is very good at, you know, encouraging you to speak up, to open your heart and share your troubles, okay, especially in an emotional sense. Whereas this lady is more about practical, sound advice, especially in terms of finance or work, career. So she may have more of an influence with regard to your financial situation or your career this week, whereas this lady will be more to do with what's going on with you emotionally. And I have to say, this card could also indicate that you may be feeling particularly sensitive this week in some way. You do have this Ten of Swords, and this Ten of Swords indicates that some of you may be feeling down. Perhaps your moods are you know, up and down at times. And this week, it's like you've reached a point where you've had enough of something. Something has reached its peak. And I feel a lot of stress with this for some of you. But when this Ten of Swords comes out, you know, the only way is up from here, okay? So what I want to say to you is the worst is over, okay? In whatever situation it is that's bringing you down like this, the worst is over. Things can only get better now. And I feel that, you know, you have these two lovely ladies in your environment, and whatever you're feeling or experiencing, they will be there to support and guide you this week. So do ask for help, do reach out. Don't feel you have to suffer alone, Libra. Let's take a few charms for you now. Okay, so you have the elastic band, asking you to be flexible in your approach, in your way of thinking, you know, look at things from all perspectives, okay? Be open to advice as well, and be open to change your mind perhaps on something or with regard to someone. You do have the snake, so there is someone who is perhaps a little bit slippery, or someone you need to be cautious of this week. And I feel you'll know who this is. You know, there are people, aren't there, who pretend to be our friends. They smile, but all the while they have motives. So this person may have an ulterior motive, but you'll know who that is. And then you have the handcuffs, which represent a feeling of entrapment, feelings of being stuck, and a need to break free. I feel that you need to get outdoors and, you know, into the fresh air, break free of responsibilities that are going on around you, because this card is indicating a certain amount of stress, Libra, and I feel you need to escape for a while, you know, in some way. So now let's look at your angel guidance. Dear angels, please send your loving guidance for Libra for this week. Welcome new encounters. Each and every person who enters your life is totally unique. You are being cancelled that you should not let any past hurt or disillusionment cloud your judgment or interfere with your potential future relationships. You will instinctively know if someone is right to be part of your life, whether as a partner or friend. So please look for the good in everyone. Take each person at face value and just enjoy getting to know them. Open your mind as your angels would do. Look with fresh eyes and welcome the new. So welcoming new encounters, Libra. That sounds exciting. And that is your reading for this week. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and look out for the guidance that's coming up for the weekend, which is uploaded on Thursday morning. Have a lovely week, and I will be back again soon. Bye for now.